Hey guys, so it's been a while since I did any kind of demonstration video or any soldering videos or whatnot. So I'm currently in the process of rebuilding my X-Hover MXP 230. So I stripped everything out, and basically last time out, I'm not sure if you seen the video or whatnot, but my flight didn't last very long. I ended up getting one of my ESCs wet, and I used these mystery 12 amps. That's probably upside down, but yeah, mystery 12 amps. So this is the one that I smoked. It's my own stupid fault. I should have waited a day or so before I powered it up. Got it wet. Came home, and so anyways, yeah, I seen the magic smoke out of this one, and you can certainly smell it, and you'll know which one. All you have to do is smell them. So and you can see this. So I decided to see what the whole craze on the KISS ESCs. So they come on soldered. So I also ordered from the website the soldering kit. Well, the soldering, or not soldering, but the ESC wire kit, and so it comes with different sizes of heat shrink, and I've already got the wires taken out, but it comes with three motor leads. Don't know where the other one is, but it comes with three like that. A long, fairly long wire servo lead. So I've taken the power out because these ESCs don't have UBECs or don't have BECs in them. So I need to power the flight controller with another means of power. So I have one of these dual step downs, so that's what I was using in there prior, powering my my 12 volt camera. Excuse me, in touch of the cold. 12 volts, so I have a spare 5 volts here. So I'm just going to put that into the power. I just need to clean up those pins. I see they look pretty dirty, and they're from grass and whatnot. So yeah, so that's the plan. I'm just gonna take the 5 volts, and that's how I'm going to power. Instead of using a UBEC, I'll just use this because I don't use this for anything right now. So I also bought these. It's a wire harness, or not a wire harness, but sorry, just a wiring kit. So they're cheapest. I forget how much they were. It wasn't very much. So you get multiple sizes of clear heat shrink. You get your positive and negative for your battery to your power distribution board, and you get your three wires for your motor. So I haven't used these, so I'm just going to use these. I don't need to use these, sorry, because that's the length going to my motor lead. So basically one wire, one or two wires was pretty much good enough. And I haven't, once I get these soldered on, I'll put them to size. As you can see, I have, this is my last one, so I'm just going to solder that one up next. Get your three leads, positive, negative, and your signal and your ground signal. So I'm just going to zoom in here and show you the process of miniature soldering, because these ESCs, as you can see, are pretty small. So what I like to do first, what I've been doing is the servo lead with the two signals, or with the ground and the signal, sorry. So I have these pre-tinned. So So what I've been doing is soldering the servo lead first. So I've got this pre-tinned. So our negative is going to go by our positive side. So after I pre-tin them, I just like to trim them up, because you don't really need a lot of wire, because once I heat that up, it'll just be excess solder and stuff. So I'm just going to trim that in a little bit. It's not going to focus. Anyways, you get the idea. Yeah, it's going to find it just makes it a little bit neater. So saying your negative goes closest on the positive side of your battery lead. So it's pre-tinned. What I like to use is some flux pin, and obviously the pads on the ESC come pre-tinned, so if you feel like you want to put more solder on there, I guess you can. So basically, just hold your breath. If I can get it. Doesn't take much. And do the same for our signal. Hold it there. Hold your breath. There we go. Doesn't take much. So next, I'm just going to put my positive coming off this side. I was going to run it here, but I'm afraid I'm going to touch these wires. So you could put it on a 45. You could put it on a 90, or if you want to plan to use smaller gauge, you could probably get it running straight off, but I'm gonna do it sideways. Another little trick, my iron's on max, but another little trick to heat up your heavier gauge wires is just to lay it down and preheat it, just till you get it nice and soft. Put a little bit of extra flux on there. I also just use paste. You can just dab your wire into that. So I'll keep this in view here. So I'm just going to lay it on the side. Help it melt in, like so. Let's go a little bit more. I'll just dab in that right on. Looks like a pretty dry solder. Yeah, it is. That's what I mean. The contact, the solder was pretty dry on it. So I am just going to re-tin the pad with some fresh solder. I got these from Flytron, so but it seems like they go through them that fast that sometimes you wonder if the solder is old or whatnot, but they can't keep these on the shelf, so there we go. That's much better. Just hold it like that. We'll do the same for our negative. So I was saying, if you want to just add a little bit of fresh solder, it won't hurt. It's just, you don't want to overdo it on these small pads. Just put a little bit on your soldering iron and come in and touch it. You don't need to blob it right in or anything. Just put a little bit on your soldering iron. So I'm just going to do the same. You want to preheat up your wire, as I was saying, just to get your wire heated up. There we go. Doesn't take much. Check everything. Now we'll just do our 3 motor leads, which I already have them pre-done with bullet connectors, and I'll put a heat shrink on them after. So everything is pre-tinned. Just going to we'll just put a little bit of extra solder, flux. Go. My battery is dying. I knew I didn't have much time, so anyways guys, that's just I can zoom out here. That's just a quick way to do your KISS ESCs. So I'm going to put some heat shrink on, and I need to program all these before I forgot to mention there's a little solder tab here. If you're running one shot, you have to just solder that little thing here. There's a little gap. You can see that. J1. You just have to put a little bit of solder on there. So anyways guys, before my battery dies, thanks for watching, and see you later.